Last time I counted the on-chain agent economy, 34,000 agents on Ethereum, and found most of it was still empty. So this time I asked a harder question. Which of these agents actually work? Which ones can you really hire and get paid? I followed the money on-chain, and the answer flips the whole story. Quick recap. In part 1, the lesson was simple. Registration isn't adoption. Anyone can mint an agent. The real question is whether agents are doing anything, and specifically, whether anyone is paying them. So I went looking for the payments. The way agents pay each other is a standard called x402. It revives an old, unused web error code, 402, payment required, and turns it into a real checkout. An agent calls an API, gets told the price, pays in stablecoin, and gets the result. No account, no card. Settlement in about 2 seconds, for a fraction of a cent. And here's the part I didn't expect. This rail is booming. X402 has already settled over 100 million payments between agents, running at roughly $600 million a year. While the registry sat half empty, the payment layer quietly took off. And it's not a side experiment anymore. Earlier this year, X402 moved under the Linux Foundation, with Circle, Google, Microsoft, Stripe, and Visa behind it. When that group standardizes on the same agent payment rail, the plumbing is real. It's also growing up. A year ago, half of all X402 volume was fractions of a cent, basically dust. Today, 95% of the volume is real, dollar-plus payments. The rail didn't just get bigger, the payments on it got serious. You can actually browse this economy. Coinbase publishes a live directory of payable agents called the Bazaar, and right now it lists over 28,000 machine payable endpoints. News feeds, data APIs, on-chain tools, each with a price and a wallet to pay. This is the part of the agent economy that genuinely works. And it's cheap. The median call costs about 2 cents. That's the whole promise of agent payments. Software buying tiny slices of other software. Too small for a credit card to ever make sense. Now, the fair caveat. It's real, but it's not yet broad. Of those 28,000 endpoints, 71% come from just 2 providers. So the rail is live and busy. But the supply side is still a handful of players running a lot of endpoints, not a crowd. Did anyone actually get paid? Yes. The wallets behind the whole bazaar hold about $180,000 in stablecoins right now. And the busiest seller alone has taken over 400,000 individual micropayments. The money is real. It's just real in 2-cent pieces. So here's the twist that reframes part 1. I lined up the 34,000 registered ERC-8004 agents against the wallets actually earning on X402. The overlap is 11 wallets. 11. The agents that get paid and the agents that registered an identity are almost entirely different crowds. That's the real shape of it. There are 2 agent economies. One is the payments layer, X402 on base, and it works, fast, cheap, institutional, growing. The other is the identity layer, ERC-8004, meant to tell you which agent to trust, and that one is still mostly empty. Because the rail can take a payment, but it still can't tell you who's any good. The reputation that's supposed to vouch for an agent barely exists. More than half of all the on-chain reviews aren't even humans. They're automated screening bots, checking if a server is alive. So, which agents actually work? Honestly, the payment rail works. That part is done, and it's better than I expected. What's missing is everything that makes a payment safe to make. Discovery, identity, reputation, knowing which of these 28,000 endpoints you'd actually trust with a job. The rails are ready. The agents aren't. Yet. Which sets up the only question that really matters. If you can pay an agent, is it worth paying? Next, I stop counting and start hiring. I put a real agent to work with real money and show you exactly what comes back. Subscribe and I'll see you there.